Well, Nick, 3 wins on the bounce. That was a hard-fought one, though, today, wasn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Very, very difficult. Nantwich come here, they're a good side. We had a good game with them this time last year, or last year as well. And it's been a very quick turnaround as well after our game at Withenshaw on Saturday. So really, really pleased to get another 3 points.
How hard is it, 2 games, 48 hours in this heat?
Very difficult, especially the way that we want to play with intensity and moving the ball quickly up the pitch. It really does suck it out of you. And then the wins second half as well is very difficult for them to defend. But all of them in there, from 1 to probably 18 have put a really, really big shift in with the travelling at Withenshaw and then the effort they put in to be able to do it. And it's an absolute pleasure when you stand on the sidelines and you watch what they do for you. It's a great feeling.
And it was a great start to the game today, wasn't it? I mean, the clock would say 35 seconds, but 15 of them were lost with that delayed kick-off, where there was a small incident at kick-off. So we were 1-up inside, 20 seconds of play.
Yeah, we really wanted a fast start. We wanted to take the conditions with us. We wanted to get a couple of goals advantage with that. We wanted to be aggressive. We wanted to make sure maybe some of the comments that have been made over the weekend regarding our styles of play, etc., were put right. And what a cross, what a run from Callum, what a finish from Zidane, and that's what he's got, and that's what we're seeing now. It's a very hard process because you have 6 weeks of pre-season and lots of people have holidays and you can't work on too much stuff, and then suddenly you're in games quite a lot and there's no time to work on stuff there. But I think we're finally now seeing some of the kind of processes that we're trying to put in place, some of the patterns and some of the ways that we're trying to play with obviously players that haven't been there for the whole pre-season either. Think of Jack Birch, Jack Sherratt, Callum Wilson. Obviously Ben isn't in the side at the moment, so it's been a difficult period. But after a very, very disappointing performance against Shifnal, we asked the lads to bounce back and they've done it fantastically well.
Yeah, and a good finish to the half as well, wasn't it, today, with that Jack Birch finish on 44 minutes. I mean, 1-0's a slender lead, 2-0's a slender lead, but we needed that second goal at that time, didn't we?
Yeah, and I think Nantwich come back into it as the first half went on, and they had a bit of territory and some opportunities themselves. But then Jack's had another one-on-one which the keeper saved. Dan Cockeline's had another one-on-one which the keeper saved. And then we've had some great play in the final third. We've kept it in there for a period of time, and then he's popped up at the back post. And again, as I say, I don't think he's had his proper pre-season, been at another club and then coming here, and we're just at the moment just seeing the kind of the legs and the energy that he's got as well, especially with Jack Sherratt and Ashley in there. The midfield games are won and lost in there, and them three at the moment are winning the battles, which is great.
I mean, you refer there to players coming in, Jack Birch coming in from another club. 6 games in at the moment. We've had a very settled squad, really. Bringing in so many from last season. But there are always changes. We've had a couple of changes this week into the squad. Are there any other immediate targets that you've got?
I think when you're doing well, you're always looking. I think we're always looking and we're always seeing it. But I think the other thing that from a football situation is you want to build relationships as well. So you want to know how other people play. And once you do get a settled 14, 15, 16, if they're winning, then they deserve the shirt as well. And at this level, that's what they want to do. They want to come and play football, and they want to enjoy playing football. They want to enjoy working hard. They're a great group. They get on really, really well together. They did all last year, and we've carried on that culture this year as well.
And looking forward then to next week. A big game for you and Kitch against Boldmere, isn't there?
Well, yeah, we've got Lower Brett first next Saturday, and then so we're focused on that because obviously I think they're there or thereabouts up there, so that'll be a difficult away game. But again, we're not worried about any teams in our league. If we go there and play the way that we know we can play, we're a match for anyone, and then we'll focus on an FA Trophy game with Boldmere after that. Yeah.
Well done on today's win. Thanks, Nick. A great win. It keeps us at the top half of the table, top part of the table, doesn't it, in that battle?
Yeah, and I think that's 2 points from the game, 12 from 6, and that's what you want to do at the start of the season. You want a good start, you want to be around it, and then you want to build on it from now on.
Cheers. Thanks very much, Nick. Peace out.